Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the BYU Cougars, taking on last year's national champion, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Boise State Broncos offense will start this game off with the football. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off the spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab over the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll run it to the right side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. QB draw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Red pass, it's complete.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Buckmeyer. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. BYU has this offense clicking. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Here's a heat. Got rid of it just in time.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. What a disappointment. No good. And they missed the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10. Back to pass, it's Daniels. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. It's a seam wide open. All out of space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bachmeier. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Takes the easy completion. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams.
Makes a grab past the marker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch around the 50. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Great place to start for this offense. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. The throw. Hauls it in. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Flips it out to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
To the air, it's Daniels. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you gotta pull up. 15-yard penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after that miss, they're still trying to fight their way out of an 18-point hole. Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Quick completion on the out. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Just a short pass to the tight end. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. No good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And I tell you what, the coach shows they've got a lot of trust in their field goal unit. Send him out there again after 2 misses in this weather, giving him another chance and another opportunity, and it goes the same. And if we see him again, Coach, it's your fault.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, No.
Gonna swing it on second down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline and run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes and they can get to your quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it, there's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Bringing the heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble and throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to set... And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Fired just a little too long. The junior frustrated he missed that connection.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Broncos send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Bachmeyer. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is going to give it another try. The old college try, just keep kicking. Surely one will go in. Good, right down the boulevard. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Get it out on the screen. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. On the ground, it's Gaines. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Off the play fake. Complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Wants to throw again. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick handoff. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Using the quick game. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Boise State! And the pummeling has started. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want that clock to run. Turning it on! Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He might want another play. To the air, it's Madsen. This time on target. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll give it to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Phillips. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They boot it away on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Looking for space. It's Turner. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Fires to the big fella. And BYU will get the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To throw, it's St. Clair. Here comes the heat. Plucks it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under fire. Got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on fourth down. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And they'll take a knee. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.